Why do you wish to be part of a community that wants to pretend you don't exist within its walls?" he asked, quite succinctly if she were giving him credit, which she was not, at least not currently. "Ah, well, for many reasons. However, to give an efficient answer to your question, I'll summarize." She tilted her head, awaiting his response. "Pray, continue." Elizabeth gave a half-smile, then schooled her expression. Pretending she was explaining something to one of her students, she answered, "1. Because I enjoy learning, and this is the ideal place for it. 2. Because I wish to be with my father. And 3. Because I can." Lord Penderdale nodded, his dark brows drawing together somewhat as if considering her question. "All noble reasons, minus the third." "In what way?" Elizabeth asked, her spine stiffening at his implication. He gave her a patronizing expression, one that set her blood to boiling. "Come now, Miss Essex, you're clearly an intelligent woman. Your third reason is purely selfish. You care not for how your presence impacts others, or if it makes them uncomfortable. It's for your own enrichment. And let's be further honest, that enrichment is noble, but at the same time will not lead to the same end as it would if you were a man." Elizabeth froze, her heart hammering in her ears as she replayed the words. It wasn't as if she'd never heard them before, except they hit fresh today. "Pardon?" She couldn't very well tell him that she taught others, shared her knowledge, poured herself out for the women who couldn't attend university but wanted more than their governesses and tutors could give. He'd flatly stated her education was useless since she was of the fairer sex. He didn't know her at all. However, she couldn't divulge any information about what she did to enrich those ladies' lives, since her father didn't know. So she was stuck with his judgment, just as she'd expected, without the ability to justify her actions or defend herself. "I'm not saying you're wrong," he continued with a quirk of his lips. "I'm merely saying you deceive yourself if you believe all your ambitions are noble. But then, my opinion matters little to you." "Very little," she couldn't resist adding. He barked a laugh, his smile wide and unguarded. The force of it was stunning, and she gathered her wits to collect herself. Drat the man for being both beautiful and a pain in the neck. "Be that as it may, I hold no ill will toward you for it. Just thought it interesting. Good day, Miss Essex." He tipped his hat, bowed, and departed, leaving her in a muddle of her own annoyed attraction and irritation.